welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Liberty Flames, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Flames will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, out of space. Touchdown, Alabama! Oh, that will be in, and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
How about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 10 over New Mexico State. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last two games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The Flames will have a first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now, here comes the tempo.
Got it in the middle. It's Bitonio. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Flames are rolling down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bitonio. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. He breaks the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
schemes, get more bodies, and to give this quarterback a chance.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. After the filthy move, he's got room. Touchdown, Alabama! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the chute, quick cross to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Trying to get behind the defense. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's the grab, it's Bitonio. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. To the air on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The tide crowd, roaring noise down on the Saban field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Flames decide to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They get to him as he throws. Finds his big tight end. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Alabama pushing the tempo.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lost to fire on second down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Really nice play. When we talk about Alabama and dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
It's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down and more. There he goes. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
It is a little bit of a cat-and-mouse game there. Nice job by the defense dialing up the perfect coverage, taking all the downfield throws away on 3rd and long in the red zone. So nice job by the QB. You got to throw that one away. You just got to eat it. Now you have an opportunity to still field. How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down, like everything going the other direction.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give on the inside. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that there. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. "90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And the Flames will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the returner will be knocked down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute that.
That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move, creates some space. Got enough for the first down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Oh, it's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They're going to get him for a safety. Trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Finding an escape route. Here comes that Alabama offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 25. He's loose. Touchdown time. And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check him. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Mississippi State is putting on a show offensively. It feels like they've been ringing those cowbells all game.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollard with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Tigers will boot it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down into the 46. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Beckham. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Balls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Snags it over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Grab behind the line. It's pitched. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Beckham.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now on second down. Pulls and fires complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Off the play fake on first down. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. Better find the earplug. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Time running out. And he goes down at the 34. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Completes it in the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. To the air on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the tight end. Rides to back back and leaves it. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the run. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. And the Ducks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! They take the lead with the 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but it's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 11 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic, the more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Punt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the front. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Stepped away from the defense. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Finish a drive and put up points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. Oh, what a cut! He's got 67 yards rushing, and he gets closer and closer to a 1,500-yard season. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. On third down, going up top. Plucks it out of the air. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. On a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out quickly. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Got the quick completion. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Better get that seismograph ready. coming. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure. He's knocked down at 32.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
The Ducks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's piled up 76 yards rushing at 1 season. He's putting together well on his way to a 1,500-yard campaign. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. A hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Pitts. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Beckham. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. That grab puts him over 3,000 yards for his career.
That's impressive because every week he's got a target on his back. Defenses know the quarterback is looking his way. And still, David, this guy's been able to dice up coverages. 3,000 yards is a big number.
And that speaks to his talent, man. Like the ability to make plays on the football, consistently catch the ball. Just 3,000 yards is a big number, big-time accomplishment. And he has some big-time trust from his coaches and his players.
It's on target and complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for a great finish. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. They move on top, beautiful.
They had a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job of being on the same page. QB, receiver, you can tell he rumbled the football, he caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground fourth down coming up. Down 4 late. They have to convert on fourth down to keep hope alive. That's caught. It's Pitts. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. To the air on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He'll try to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, LSU. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The game is essentially over right now. You wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like that.
It might not be necessary, but it won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like to just keep it in the back of your mind.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive.
38, Oregon, 27.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man in the middle. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Timeout, Oregon.
Back to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Tiger. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up. I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
And he takes this from inside the 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers. Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Utah Utes, taking on the 8th-ranked team of the land, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Utah's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Off-play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He'll try the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Gets open down the middle. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He's got it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So the Clemson Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one.
Wide open spaces. It's a running one. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Looking downfield, it's Chester. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Clemson! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave it that wide open.
Well, I don't think they knew what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake. Got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Carter. That's the kind of... get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. Nice move there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Utes are marching down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air, it's Chester. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Quick release by the QB. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Handoff from the gun. Makes a man miss. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. The Utes want to crank the tempo. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And when you get these defenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations. Man, Katie bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause a fumble. Great 3rd down execution on his defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Chester. Rushes on him. Snagged out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Right back to the well. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Swings it out to the flat. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll do it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Clemson! And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They took it 60, 80 yards on that drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. It's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peppers. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. They booted away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Beebe. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the catch. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Utes are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They kick it away on fourth down. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Scanning the field, it's Chester. On target. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick spin on the run. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Another first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beebe. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And after that pitching catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and
Back going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Touchdown, Tiger! Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. stales, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Canes will put toe together and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So SMU's offense will start this game off with the football. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. It's a seam one, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, SMU!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that.
Turning on the Jets. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it himself. Oh, a lot of space. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting 3 on the the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Demania. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. He'll pull it on the read. He's loose. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off. And even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Arnold. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. On the ground with the counter. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Use the play fake, down a throw. Looking for the end zone. And we couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Behind the change now second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets rid of it. And he will score! Touchdown, Hurricane! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, train the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Good stop there. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Picked off. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you could see sitting back in cover 2, understanding I got to get my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker. Nice pick.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Yeah, this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver going in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll move the tight end. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Armour. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Canes are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Canes are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Swings it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Reads it, fires complete. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets away. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. Fourth down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive. Big fourth down.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. He'll keep it himself. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Rides the back on the option to give. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After that big run, the defense answers. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kick? A good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have in the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Started off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Using the quick game. Wide open spaces. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moran. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Demania. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Fires downfield. It's complete. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Shakes on the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And the D deny them on second and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown Mustangs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. It's a running room. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he drops the throw. He's going to take off. Oh, better look out. There he goes. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Chambers. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Arbor. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Canes in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Canes will have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Here's the handoff. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Runs from the tackle. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Quick completion on the out route.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Caught over the middle. It's hooked. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Give to the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Hurricanes are on the move. Hand off from the shotgun. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's Armour. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. From the gun. Give on the inside. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. Turning it on. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Canes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Finds his big tight end. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. The Canes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
They had a really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those puts it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
27, SMU 17.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Moran. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not there for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Hunt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll give it to the back. Sweet cut there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The give to the lone running back. And the Hurricanes get enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 28. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Arbor. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Armour. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Armour. And it's on the ground. And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Try to get it to the edge. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds, right around the goal line. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver. the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Complete downfield. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. The short hands, it's Moran. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Demania. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got the quick pass. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Mustangs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw.
It's a seam wide open. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Touchdown, SMU! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the they could lose this ball game.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's hooked. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're setting up the screen. Turning on the Jets. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. On the move at the 30. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Canes will hustle to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
And the Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good balls.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On the run, it's DeMarco. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Getting late. Pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, out of space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The defense calls the timeout there, second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with second and short. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a knee. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. From the shotgun, and handoff to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the moment. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over SMU. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the option. Now the pitch.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity and you don't do your assignment.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry up. trying to close out a game. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Looking left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
1st down for the offense.
Unloads quickly. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go.
Near the 2-yard line.
They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kentucky, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Can't get it to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
After getting 4 sacks last game, this defense really is trying to create an identity as being one of the better pass rushing units in the entire country. We haven't really seen that, though, in this game so far until that last play. And let's see how that affects the rest of this game.
He lost one down the sideline. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but 4th and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
The Wildcats headed quickly to the line.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
Wants to keep it in the air. Complete to the left. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack one more on their score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Spins away from the defender. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Looking down the middle. It's caught. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Just over a minute to go, all tied up, guys. We're going to get a finish here or headed to overtime.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go with a direct snap. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll try to do it himself. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. So now on comes the field goal unit. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clubs, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe IA Stadium, ready to have a good time. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. cheer on the Texas A&M Aggies. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on one of the top 5 David Pollock and the Raging Cajuns will kick it away to start. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go on the attack first. And final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gets the back moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell the defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big ball.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Pocket breaking down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they had, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. And he won't Right, get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They go to the ground. Quick spin on the line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. He's loose. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's complete. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And how about this quarterback right away saying, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
Looking for the two-point try. The snap sets up the throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Wants to go up top on first down. Slithers into space. Oh, he's got some space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. They're working that left side. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Touchdown, Louisiana! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. He'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's open. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Didn't get much done on that front. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Motion from the wideout. Bully ball on third and short. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marshall. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
I love the play call late in the fourth quarter. Now you're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Back up now here, second and long. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts and saving the clock much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to throw on first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Law. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down the first through the air. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. They're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, need the clutch plays, these guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.